bad choice, but gotta see. Yeah. I should have thought about that more carefully. This was a bad idea. Lesson learned. Don't do that.
Like the punishment mimic? Well then, here's my guess. Punishment received.
Well, happy holidays, ladies and gentlepugs. 'Tis I, your lord, the King Pug Gaming, and welcome back to episode 13 of this Let's Play the Calamity Mod Season 1. And you're wondering, why are you in Permafrost Castle? Because I'm heading directly west of the Sulphur Sea right now to get some new materials to make some overpowered weapons, which is something we could have done in episode 11. Well, no, actually, yeah, episode 11, but I decided not to since I was too tired out from killing the Brimstone Elemental, Calamitous, and Plantera all in one episode. But now, I have enough energy for that today. And also for the record, we're not just looking up new crafting recipes for different weapons. We're actually going to fight two different bosses hopefully. The Plaguebringer Goliath and probably the Ravager. But we gotta get past Golem and Duke Fishron first. Alright, here at the Sulphur Sea. Now, Aquatic Emblem and Ocean Crest on, let's dive down. There we go. And we'll still be back at above 100 defense in no time. Yep, glad I still have them. After a while, sulfuric poisoning here doesn't even hurt anymore. You just get used to it, and yeah, all ends well. Well yeah, still a lot of monsters in this second layer.
Doesn't mean I'm not gonna annihilate them.
But yeah, even though this is toxic and deadly, still nice music. From what it looks like, all of this used to be a lab, and then, bam, just abandoned. Alright, we made it to the abyss. Ouch. Well, never attack cannonball jellyfish. And we already got two new things, Luminol and Voidstone, which is nice. And there's also plenty of blocks I think we can mine. Yep, right here is Planting Mush, which is perfect. Can't break too much, otherwise we are gonna drown even faster here in the abyss. But it always fills back up with water, so what do I have to worry about? Yeah, it looks like most of the monsters here are about the same. But that's what we have. Oh, looks like the toxic mineral dropped something. And they were depth cells. And from what I saw at the crafting browser, there's a lot of new things we can make with depth cells, along with Luminol and Voidstone. But I want to see if we can mine that fiery ore that is also down here. Just gotta get through this gravel, and we'll see. No, we cannot. We probably need a pick saw. Let's see, depth cells. Can we make much with them right now? Well, we still need Voidstone and other things too. And we got a lot of the things that we can make. The Fathom Swarmer armor set. Nice, it's a whole summoner armor set. And it's incredibly easy to make. I think at this upper layer of the abyss, y'all gotta add in a goblin shark to make things a little bit more scary, since those things are horrifying. Well, we made it to another layer, and I don't know what this is. Molten Pyromantle. Oh, this means we're in a much deeper layer that could kill us even faster. And we're about to drown, so adios. And was that a devilfish? We already got a lot of stuff from the abyss, like Voidstone. But am I sure I want to go back? I only got 7 luminol, which is actually placeable. Surprising enough. See what we can make. We can make a few things, like Typhoon's Greed, 160 melee damage, 33% crit chance, very slow speed, very strong knockback, summons water spirits while in use, 30 Voidstone and 30 depth cells. Oh. Normally a lot of people aren't a fan of those kinds of weapons, but those are cool. The projectiles that these things create, it's actually pretty good. Let's reforge this and return to the abyss to give it a shot. I'm pretty sure it's got homing projectiles. What? I have yet to see. Okay, it can only be reforged to godly, which is not bad and definitely not the worst of any prefix in this world. Alright, are these projectiles homing or not? There is an enemy nearby. 2 now, actually. I want to see for myself if they're homing. They home in on me, but do they home in on the enemy? No, they do not. They just create a giant shield that kills enemies that touch it, which is amazing. But is it always helpful? Probably not. Well, not in the Abyss. If I use the Rod of Discord, will that still awaken the adult idol and worm? Bad choice, but gotta see. Yeah. I should have thought about that more carefully. This was a bad idea. Lesson learned. Don't do that. I ain't even ready for that. Well, yeah. Now I know if you do use this anywhere in the Sulphur Sea, the Rod of Discord, or the different one that allows you to teleport infinitely, you're gonna be killed. And the funny thing about that is, the Primordial Worm is not even on the planned boss progression list. But it's now a boss anyway. In the past it wasn't, now it is. And I have seen videos of people actually killing this boss with just post-cryogen gear. And do I think that is possible? To me? No! That thing has 4.8 million HP! That's insane! And it's really fast and strong. I'd rather not try it. Hi, we're back. Now, no using the Rod of Discord. Noted. Let's stay here and collect some Luminile, Voidstone, and Depth Cells. And you'll be okay. Come closer. Poor jellyfish. Alright, I left to get some things from the old world and get them into my inventory, since we also need to craft a very important suit, just for the Abyss, the Abyssal Diving Gear. And we have practically everything except the required number of luminol, which is something that can be quickly fixed. Well, that was quick. Alright then. Let's just grab these depth cells and get on out of here and get that new suit work. Alright, first craft from the Abyss before we head straight back. The Abyssal Diving Gear. It's equipable, still a material, reduces the damage caused by the pressure of the Abyss while out of breath, removes the bleed effect caused by the Abyss, grants the ability to swim and greatly extends underwater breathing, provides light underwater and extra mobility on ice, provides a moderate amount of light while in the Abyss, greatly reduces breath loss in the Abyss. And to make it, you need the Arctic Diving Gear, a Depth Charm, 10 Depth Cells, and 10 Luminol. Alright, there we go. Now, we have to go back. Oh wait, Dreadmine Staff, 77 summon damage, insane knockback. Summons a Dreadmine turret to fight for you. 30 Voidstone and 30 Depth Cells. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm just gonna craft one more weapon before we go back to the Abyss. And that weapon is right. It's somewhere. Where is it? And that is Flood Tide. 104 melee damage, 33% crit chance, average speed, very strong knockback. Still a material. Launches sharks, well, because sharks are awesome. And to make it, 12 sea remains, 10 depth cells, and 2 shark fins. Alright. Oh, it's Duke Fishron's sharks. Well, better than nothing. And the Flood Tide is a material for the Terraria. But we're still missing Hellkite, which is easy to make. And I also realized we have enough of everything to craft the Fathom Swarmer armor set. So let's go do that before we fight some more bosses, alright? Okay. Oh right, we need sea remains to craft the armor set. Let's not forget about that. And will we have enough? If not, we have enough to craft more of everything. Let's just see. Alright, switch to the second loadout. Fathom Swarmer Visage. That lag though. Grab more sea remains and we'll get back to work. Now we have enough. Okay, then the Fathom Swarmer Breastplate. And last but not least, the Fathom Swarmer Greaves. Yeah. And, okay, Let's just take the crown off. Okay, now I just look like a humanoid anglerfish. Anyways, let's look at the stats. Fathom Swarmer Visage, 10 defense, 5% increased summon damage, provides breathing and light underwater. Set bonus, 10% increased summon damage and plus 2 max minions. Grants the ability to climb on walls. 30% increased summon damage while submerged in liquid. Provides a moderate amount of light and moderately reduces breath loss in the abyss. Wow. Fathom Swarmer Breastplate. 22 defense, 6% increased damage reduction, and 6% increased summon damage. Increases defense by 10 and grants 2.5 HP, hit points, life regen while submerged in liquid. Reduces defense loss within the abyss. And the Fathom Swarmer Greaves. 15 defense, 4% increased summon damage. Grants the ability to swim. Movement speed increased by 40% while submerged in liquid. Just like with the Victide armor set, everything is even better while submerged in liquid, that's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Alright, let me just get my key back, if I can find it. Need the temple key. There we go. Now, let's go to the golem's place. Okay, fine, maybe I'll just get one more weapon. Alright, we're back, but only for a while. We need more depth cells, and then we need to get something from moray eels. Yes, I know, moray eels do not spawn in the abyss. They spawn in the ocean, which is what we're gonna do afterwards, okay? Alright, got all the depth cells, now to the ocean for moray eels. Alright, now I have a battle potion and a luck potion to make things go by a bit quicker now.
Oh, there's a moray eel. Nothing yet. There's another one. Nope. Okay, what am I trying to get? The Depth Crusher, which is dropped by moray eels. Oh, we actually got a mantis shrimp. I don't think we got the mantis claws. Oh, another one. Nope. I mean, we did just get mantis claws, which is pretty nice, but we're still looking for the Depth Crusher for moray eels.
Hey, there it is. Now, loot magnet everything over here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Well then, let's go back and look at it all. Alright, we got a lot of life jelly. That's no big surprise. Diving helmet, which is something I already have. More black ink. That's better than that was from earlier. A joyful heart. Mantis claws. 215 true melee damage. It's just that shrimple. And it explodes on enemy hits. But yeah, we finally got everything. Now, to deposit it all.
I did not want to deposit the game. How many times do you gotta do that?
Alright, last craft for a while. The Abyss Blade. 150 melee damage, 23% crit chance, slow speed, insane knockback. Still in material. Fire short range tridents. Hitting enemies will inflict the crush depth debuff. The lower the enemy's defense, the more damage they take from this debuff. And to make it, you need the Depth Crusher, 20 Void Stone, and 20 Depth Cells. Alright. Yep, that is pretty short range. And I don't think they're homing projectiles. Well, Astral Infection, need you once again. Okay, any of y'all here? Not bad. It seems like I haven't found the temple yet. Well, only one way to look for it now. Gotta grab some minions, get some potions, mainly Spelunker and Shine. There, and then we gotta go back and, well, find the temple. Alright, now to find that temple. Didn't expect to find another one of these.
19.5 hours later.
I've been searching for the temple for so long. Where else could it be possibly hiding in the jungle? Some sources are telling me to go to the Crimson closest to the jungle and go through the cavern.
The Crimson. The closest spot you can think of was the Crimson. Do you realize how dangerous it is in hard mode? Even though I got powerful minions, the ones who can still kill me?
Do you not see that? I mean, literally, how could the jungle temple be directly beneath the Crimson if it is right next to the jungle? I mean, it is possible. The Crimson can infect the jungle pretty quickly, so I'll take your word for it. Just telling me to keep digging down? Right? This isn't Minecraft, so it's technically not gonna kill me too easily. Thanks to my HP being close to 700 with melee armor. But how much further down do I even have to go? Found it! And we found the entrance. Nice. Already traps here, I see. Lizard Power Cell. we're gonna need plenty of you. And solar template fragments, why not? Could be useful.
Of course. Why would I not step on the first pressure plate of the Lister Temple? Why not?
These spiky balls last even longer this time? And another one too. What do you think this is, fool's gold? Alright, unlock the door. I got this achievement in 1.3. Why are you still giving me this? Oh my lord. Gotta get rid of all this. Everything that is not useful to me must go. Okay. Everything else that I find useful and that I have stocked up in my chest back at base, you can stay. Alright. Through the temple we go. Lead the way, calamitous doppelganger minions. Alright, let's take all of that. Because we got enough space thanks to our void bag. Even though we don't need half it.
I've been unconscious with mimics over the years. Is that really a chest?
I knew it was a mimic!
I knew you were a mimic! You couldn't fool me. I know exactly what modern chests look like in this texture pack. Didn't fool me for a second. Blunder punishment mimic? Well then, here's my guess. Punishment received.
And more power cells. Exactly what I need. Thanks. What kind of noob do you think I am, falling for traps like these? And we got more power cells and danger sense potion. Thanks for that. Even though I already know how many pressure plates are on the ground, but thank you for that anyways. More of these. Thank you. And also, I'm just gonna give a history lesson for me. When I played Terraria 1.2 on mobile, these jungle temples were incredibly small, not gonna lie. Every time when I went into here, I only had about a few power cells, like 3 to 4. Well, on PC I have like 5 to 8, which is because of all the lizards that spawn in here, and there being more rooms. Lizard, how did you get in there? Thanks again for more power cells, torches, danger sense potions, spelunker potions, and more. I'm gladly taking them all. Alright, should be fine from here on out. How big is this temple in Calamity Worlds? Alright, me and the Calamitous clone and the constructs have made it to the last room, but is it me, or does this final room look a lot bigger than normal? Oh my lord. Oh my mother of Charlotte. This place is huge! And filled to the brim, with traps. They are everywhere. Alright, room has been detrapped, and now it's time to fight the golem in Revengeance mode. First, let's clear out the entire void bag of anything useless. As I say, Muda! Alright, cleared enough. Let's go, you bizarre moving structure.
It looks like the head is invincible right now. Ah, so that was the trick. I had to take down his fist before I could attack the head. Nice trick, but it won't protect you forever. Oh yeah. Oh, we can also attack the head in the second form? That's nice. And now there's even more fireballs and lasers from both parts of the body. Oh lord, no one's giving me a run for my money. I didn't think it could ever be this strong.
Okay, that's the first time the golem successfully killed me. Alright then, time for round 2. Let's go, you unfair structure. Oh great, at low health his fists aren't stopped by anything. How's that? Now the advantage is mine. Alright, ideal choice is to take down the head first. Never mind, because a plague has befallen in the jungle and the golem has been defeated. A plague? No, 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 not the Black Death! You know, I was only acting, or was I? Was I really acting? Finally, we got the Pixar. Well, thank you, Calamity, for finally making the golem a challenge. Come on. We needed golems to have a big buff, and Calamity was the one to do it. I might need your weapons. Time to die again. Oh, the Nebulash is good for this fight. Really good. Look at how quickly it took down the fist. Well, the lasers the golem's shooting at me now is letting me know not to get ahead of myself. Sorry, not needed? Okay. I just made it easy with Nebulash. Look, just stay on the ground and attack the golem's body, and bam, it's done. Easy. Now, I just need that trophy. First, let me heal and wait for the armor crunch debuff to wear off. Just gotta wait for my life to regenerate, and for good. Hello again. Alright, just standing still. Oh, we actually got the Guardian Golem. Oh, okay. Quite an unexpected drop nevertheless, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, let's just read the lore. The Golem, what a sad, piteous thing. Truly, a mockery in every sense of the word. The listeners were abandoned by their deity long ago. They set upon creating the idol as a pathetic replacement. The result is an amalgamation of the concepts and themes of many gods, prominently the heat of the sun. It is a far cry from a mechanical god. For the better, this alternative is too chilling to consider. While I believe this insignificant construct deserves no mention, the Lissars revere it unflinchingly. I see no need to intervene in affairs between me and my people. Alright, Yarm? Why did you think it was much of a threat? All it is just a bizarre moving structure that I destroyed swiftly. Alright, let's see what we get from Golem's treasure bag. Okay, now, just gotta open this up and... Alright, we got Shiny Stone, Dark Heart of Darkness, the Essence of Sunlight, and a Golem Fist, which is a material. And then the Stinger with the Sunstone. And we got a Pixar, but that always drops. The Possessed Hatchet. Okay, I am definitely keeping that, because it is a material. And the Staff of Earth looks nice. I didn't even get to see the animation. Oh, right, it's like that now. Okay, I know it now. Alright, Possessed Hatchet, it's a material. But what for? Post-providence stuff. And the Golem Fist. What is that a material for? Come on, let me see. And it's a material for the Warlock's Moon Fist. Okay, that's post-poltergeist, I think. And with Lizard Bricks, we can already make the next summoning item for one of the next minor bosses, the Death Whistle, which is summoning the Ravager. Well, time to fight Fishron now. This fight shouldn't be so bad. It's almost gonna be the same as before, except Revengeance mode. Alrighty then. Now we got everything ready. Let the fight... Hold on a minute. Let's get the Dread Mines out. And then... let the fight against Fishron... begin. Oh, the fish run actually spawns more tornadoes now. That's actually more dangerous than before. Oh, was that adrenaline? Oh, that dodge. And kablooey! This is actually a very long first form. It's gonna take a while to get to the next phase, is it? And now I just learned the Dreadmite staff only works underwater, which kinda sucks. Oh, what? When he spins, he summons Sharknadoes now? Oh, the Cthulhu's make him even bigger now. Oh, Sharknadoes are still spawned when he spins. Glad I clicked and pressed the buttons just in time. This is only halfway through. Is phase 3 gonna be even more chaotic? Oh lord. Now? Huh? It's charging more progressively. Oh, we actually did it! Duke Fishron has been defeated. Oh, I think that battle went really well. Well, I had a bit of trouble in Phase 3, but I can wait. But y'all can wait for the explanation. We can focus on the plague now. Alright, what's in the treasure bag? Oh. Nothing useful for me. Duke Fishron, outlandish as they may seem, this species is the single mightiest of the seas. They are relentless hunters and can easily spend significant time out of water. Folklore holds that the Fishrons claim heritage from the true dragons countless years back. While there are many such tales of creatures hailing this draconic descent, this case is factual. Generic heritage or not, the Fishrons lack dragon blood and orc souls. I would well know. I didn't know Fishrons were descendants from dragons. But now that's just giving me an image of what the old Duke will be like when I fight him. Now I'm just gonna need the flare on, so see you again, Duke.
19.5 hours later.
Well, welcome back to the episode. Now to get my AirBots charged up. Kinda like the first episode of Kreia. But this time around, we are ready to go for the plague. Let me just take care of this blood one first. Okay? Then we can go. But before that, should we try and get some new armor first? I mean, we do have a pick saw, and now we can mine scoria ore in the abyss, so should we go for that? Okay, enough. There we go. Alright, we'll head to the abyss once I manage to get these blood orbs out of here and put into each individual chest that have them. Calamity and vanilla material. And we had 64, and half of that is 32. So 32 blood orbs will be going into the Calamity chest, and 32 into the vanilla chest. There we go. Problem solved. Alright then, off to the abyss. And yes, my inventory does look different because I killed even more Fishrons. And this time around I got both the Briny Baron and the Flairon. And of course, if you didn't know, in the past, the Briny Baron was a legendary weapon dropped by Duke Fishron. It was incredibly rare. And when you used it, striking an enemy with the blade itself caused a briny typhoon to appear. Pressing right click would fire a Razor Wind Aqua Blade, kinda like the Razor Blade Typhoon. Except this one is absurdly powerful. No, not now, no. Alright, made it back down swiftly, and easy too. Now, let's just grab all this scoria ore. I mean, we don't have to go on a mining montage, since it's practically everywhere in the abyss. Oh wait, that's why I said the abyss should always refill with water all on its own. Because you actually run out of breath even faster if you try to breathe here. I got the Bulldozer achievement probably back in 2016. Why would I need to get it now? Yep, like I said, the abyss just fills back up with water even if the blocks around it are removed. Because of the background wall, I believe? Well, it's the hole I created safe to breathe air in? Nope, it's still gonna kill me. Yeah. And fast and easy. 374 scoria ore. Not enough to y'all? It's enough to me. Time to head back. So that way I don't drown and accidentally summon the Eidolon worm again. Jeez, that was a horrifying experience when I did that the first time around. Now, I learned my lesson. Now, let's see. Okay, we can make scoria bars at the titanium forge. The smoke feels warm. For ore, it's easy to make. And we managed to get more than 90. That's a lot. And we can finally craft a fire gauntlet. Okay, what else can we make? Hellfire Flamebird. 140 melee damage, 40% crit chance, average speed, insane knockback, spires a spread of volcanic fireballs. Just 15 of these. That looks interesting. But how would I make the whole armor set though? I mean, I know I can't. Course of Havoc. I mean, it can happen. I just have to get the course. I can make life alloy. Oh, we can almost make the elemental weapons, and almost a true biome blade. Man, if only we had astral bars. We'll get them soon.
I'm waiting a wyvern like that to come down here and just die miserably.
Real reason why I came back down here is because now I have enough of everything to make life alloy, which is right here. Just the material. Cryonic, perennial, and scoria bars are needed to be combined into this very powerful item. Alright, what can I make that is of use to me right now? Starburster core. Stellar coal collects. Where would I find that? The underground astral infection? The Omni Blade. Cores of Calamity are needed for that one. Then, what can be made with it though? Ambrosial ampule. I don't have everything for that, I believe. Living dew is easy to make, but then I need to make honeydew. Okay, well my main target right now is the miracle fruit, since that's the next modded life fruit. Alright, here we go. Miracle fruit. Consumable. Permanently increases your maximum life by 25. Can only be used once and requires the maximum amount of life fruits to be consumed. Refreshing and cool. Perhaps even a bit minty. To make it, you need 5 life fruit, 5 trapper bulbs, 5 life alloy, and 12 living shards. Alright, what color my heart's gonna turn this time? What? I've never seen this color before. But now I have 760 HP. Looks like I was right on that mystery. Stellar Kulexes are flying mobs found in the underground astral infection. And they should be easy to find. So you know what? Let's go get them. I mean literally, it's just the underground astral infection where you can find them. And that's incredibly close by. Let's reforge this first. Okay, one try, never mind. Hellfire Flamebird to legendary. Huh? When did an armored digger just spawn? Oh, there he is. Oh, you don't see Armored Digger has awoken, you just see the boss health bar. Wait, was that removed from the mod recently? I don't know, I don't care, I'm just getting it over with. And just destroying this thing. Alright, come back up. There you are! And we got the demonic bone ash and everything else. Oh man, the underground area is actually overrun by a lot of these. Okay, this should be an easy way to get that one item we need to craft a new summoner accessory. Okay, like literally. Oh! Like I said, that was easy. Astrolachnia staff? Fires a spurt of homing astral fangs. That weapon takes me back. But yeah, now we finally got the Starbuster core. Now, let's just see if I got everything in that one item. I do! Perfect. Looks like I'm getting a new summoner accessory. And it was fast and easy to get. Here we go. Start tainted container. Equipable steel material. And +2 max minions. Does not stack with downgrades. 7% increased summon damage. Minion attacks spawn astral explosions and inflicts several debuffs. Grants immunity to irradiated. To make it, you need the jelly charged battery, the nuclear fuel rod, the Starbuster core, and 3 life alloy. Alright, that is perfect. Oh, we can also make another powerful shield right now. But first, we need to do something important. Now to take all the essences we have out of these chests, get some ectoplasm, and then fuse them together to make something very important. Make cores of helium, make cores of chaos, and cores of sunlight. And we ran out of ectoplasm, but that doesn't matter now, because we got enough of everything, I believe, to make cores of Calamity. And they're easy to make, but expensive to obtain. I don't think we have enough cores of Calamity to make exactly what we want. Which is... what exactly? Yes, this here. It looks like we actually have enough. Alright, got everything to make Asgard's Valor. Equipable, 16 defense, still a material, grants immunity to knockback. Immune to most debuffs. 6 plus 16 defense while submerged in liquid. Plus 20 max life. Grants a holy flame dash which can slam through enemies without taking damage. An ink shield, ornate shield, shield of the ocean, and a core of Calamity. And of course, we can make another one since we already have another Aang shield in our summoner accessory slot. Another shield of the ocean, another ornate shield, to make another Asgard's Valor. And perfect spot for the spore sack, because that's very helpful. At times, yes. But yeah, let's go to the dungeon and get some more ectoplasm for Course of Havoc to make the new armor set. And extra scoria ore just in case. Since the cultists are also at the dungeon, we have to teleport behind them without hitting them. Like that. Why did we hit them? Why did we hit them? No! Huh, there's a paladin outside. We should kill it. Cheesy with the Terror Lance? I think not. Alright, Nebulash, your turn. You actually do the job much faster. What's that? It's like another spell tome. I'll just take care of this paladin, then see what it is. And... dead. Huh, nothing important. Magnet Sphere. I was wondering if it was a modded book, but it turns out it's just something from the vanilla game. This spot down here, the final room of the temple, the dungeon, which is all the way down here in this giant eye. This is practically the perfect spot to farm for ectoplasm, when you really need it. Got a new magic weapon, the Keel Haul. Summons a geyser upon hitting an enemy. Crumple him like paper, huh? Oh! That's nice, but I'm not changing classes for that. There we go, we got enough ectoplasm. Now we gotta go back to the abyss, just to get more, well, scoria. Which is not gonna be too hard to obtain. Good news, the hydrothermic armor set also has a summoner variant. And done. I know I said I was done, but a little more wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Now we're done. Alright, now we have 132 bars, which is a lot more than needed to make everything. Alright, now we just need to get them Cores of Chaos crafted again. More Essences of Havoc. It's actually called Core of Havoc now, not Core of Chaos. I'm used to past Calamity. Alright, but first, let's get an armor stand. Just so that way we can put the Reaver armor set away. Until, well, we have to put the hydrothermal armor set away too. Yeah, I read the name. Alright, there goes the whole Reaver armor set. It's unfortunate there was no summoner variant. Luckily, this one has that. But I honestly really like this summoner armor too. It was cool. Well then, without further ado, hold on a second. Wait a minute, what am I thinking? We need more Cores of Havoc before we finish off crafting this armor set here. Yep. Now, how much do we have? Did I spend them all on those Cores of Calamity? Yes, I did. But I got enough for everything. Alrighty. Let's get straight to it. Hydrothermic armor. Alright, let's look for the melee one, which is the hydrothermic helm. And then, last but not least, the hydrothermic subligar. Oh, we're actually below 100 defense this time around. That sucks. Fine, let's take a look. Hydrothermic helm, 33 defense, 17% increased melee damage, and 10% increased melee crit chance. Melee attacks and melee projectiles inflict on fire. Grants immunity to fire and lava. Set bonus, 15% increased melee speed. Enemies are more likely to target me. Melee attacks and projectiles cause chaos flames to erupt on enemy hits. Inferno effect when below 50% life. You emit a blazing explosion when I'm hit. Hydrothermic armor, 20 defense, plus 20 max life, 8% increased damage and 4% increased crit chance. And hydrothermic subligar, 14 defense, 15% increased crit chance, and 10% increased movement speed. Well, what sucks about that is that we have less life, but we still got good armor. Okay, because this is a whole summoner armor set, we're just gonna arrange it like that. And we have to craft a whole second set, just because. And done. And the set bonus for this, 40% increased summon damage and plus 2 max minions. Summons a hydrothermic vent to protect you. Inferno effect when below 50% life. You emit a blazing explosion when you're hit. So it's almost the same except for the minion that it summons. Now time to head to the jungle. We have a plague mystery to figure out completely. Just gotta go into the jungle and then see what happened. Oh, I see the difference now. We got a plague charger here. Now that is a modded enemy. Normally you don't see something like that in the vanilla game. Looks like a heavily armored hornet. And we got plague cell canisters when we killed it. This is the key to summoning the Plaguebringer Goliath. Alright, let's just see. Yep. Yeah, this requires a lot. Alchemical flask. The plague hive. We can make plenty, but it doesn't look too hard to obtain. Surely there gotta be monsters on the surface infected with the plague. I almost lost my ability to speak there. This thing I just learned how to do it in a short period of time. And yep, the razor wind aqua blade I spoke of earlier tears everything apart. Plantera bulbs also spawn on the surface? That's crazy. There we go, now I have more than 100 defense. I just have my extra accessories off for just a moment. Fixed it. Now we just have to wait. Are there more plague monsters here on the surface? Oh, what the heck are you? Plaguebringer. Jesus. The mechanical version of the queen bee here just spawned. And just took it down quickly. Armored plague fuel pack. Huh? Oh, it's a rogue thing. Why did I get it in one try? Okay. I just need to know. Does this thing drop anything else? Plague collar. Summons a baby Plaguebringer pet. So my answer, no. Okay, my Sharknadoes are killing mobs that are up in the sky. And they killed a plague shell. Oh, another Plaguebringer, and that's an alchemical slime, I think it was called. I got too distracted by the Plaguebringer charging at me to know what it's called. Well, that's been taken care of. But yeah, there are definitely more mobs on the surface than underground. And most of them have the plague. Obviously. Yep, it was a plague shell that was just dying in midair. But what about the slime? Okay, there's the tortoise, like always. Oh, the plague chargers also spawn up on the surface, and I just saw they don't even care about knockback. Good to know then. Yup, that confirms my suspicion that Plantera bulbs also spawn on the surface in this mod. Alright, before we fight the Plaguebringer Goliath, let's make a few things. Like the Soul Harvester, 171 melee damage, 46% crit chance, average speed, insane knockback, shoots a soul scythe, enemies explode when on low health. Spreading the plague. Dun dun dun! To make it, you need the Death Sickle, 10 Plague Soul canisters, and 20 Cursed Flames. And it goes through blocks. Oh, I saw the plague right there, which is why we need to craft an accessory that makes us immune to it, which is gonna be pretty easy to obtain. Alright, so we gotta make the alchemical flask first. It's equipable, still a material, all attacks inflict the plague, and grants immunity to the plague. Projectiles spawn plague seekers on hits. Bottled water, 5 beeswax, and 10 plague cell canisters. Alright, that's one out of 2 important things for the fight. And last but not least, we gotta make its summoning item as well. At least I think I got everything for that. I think I do. Because on the browser it's flashing green. Yep, there it is. The Abomination. Material. Summons the Plaguebringer Goliath when used in the jungle. Enrages outside of the jungle. Not consumable. Radio capable of emitting a frequency recognized by the Plague Nanovirus. 20 Plague Cell canisters, 8 of any iron bar, and 3 obsidian. There we go. So are we truly ready to fight the Plaguebringer Goliath? I hope so. I shall remove the Void of Calamity just for this fight, since we just need to be immune to the plague in order to fight this thing. Alright, let's give it a shot. We have the whole jungle as our arena, so let's go. The Plaguebringer Goliath has awoken. Has been initiated? obvious something like this would work since it's the Plaguebringer. The sounds, nice touch. It is a robot. Oh, now it's actually shooting rockets at me. Well, excuse me then. But too bad I'm immune to your disease. Oh, what? Nuke barrage? Oh no. I completely forgot about that. I didn't forget about the attacks though. I forgot about the nuke, and the sound made it even more scary. Oh, this would have been a flawless victory. The nukes are slow. Why did I manage to get hit by 2 of them? And boom! The Plaguebringer Goliath has been defeated, all in just one attempt. I mean, all it was just a mechanical queen bee, so what nothing to it. The Plaguebringer Goliath, an innocent queen, forced to bear an agonizing existence. This is nothing short of a crime against nature. Without consulting me, Drayden sought to weaponize the already well-organized jungle bees. When he revealed his finished project, I was enraged. He had ended up enslaving them. It was despicable, vile even. Drayden cared little for my outrage and returned to his other work without further incident. From that point on, I stopped making requests of Drayden. He had shown me his true colors. In my later days, I was far from virtuous. But I would never shackle a creature to fight in my name. That would make me no better than the divine scoundrels I pursued. Jeez. So Drayden caused the beast to turn into this abomination. That's cold-hearted, man. And jeez, that's a lot of stuff. And we actually got a true melee weapon, which is nice, and we also got infected armor platings. Finally, I've been waiting for those. Let's wait next time. We still got one more boss to fight before ending the episode, right? And the final boss we're fighting today is the Ravager. We saw its summoning items crafting recipe. And of course, before we fight this thing, I must let you know, in the past,
The Ravager has been my nemesis.
And today is the day I strike him down yet again. The head is gone. Good. Now it's just the body and its part, and the minions I have to worry about. Stupid killers! Wait, my flight time is reduced? I got that from the D-bot. I did not noticed that before. Die already! Die with the hateful spirits that you were created with years ago. Bam! My nemesis no more. The Ravager has been defeated. You thought a measly flesh golem was gonna stop me? Alright, lore time. The Ravager, a sickening flesh golem built from the sole purpose of savage, relentless destruction. The monstrosity was a desperate gambit to turn the tides against my god-seeking armies. I could scarcely believe it myself. It was born of a ritual of great sacrifice, performed in ardent faith. The ritual condemned and fused the bodies and souls of their fallen allies into this hideous thing. When the warlocks pledged their very lives to it as an offering, it awoke and effortlessly massacred them. Now caked in fresh blood, it hungered for more, setting off an aimless rampage. I suppose its brutality serves as a reminder to be careful what you believe. Indeed. Alright, let's see what's inside. Okay, a spike crack staff. One of those, eh? The flesh totem. And I'm pretty sure 2 more things were dropped in the void bag. The fleshy geode. Right click. Oh, so those contain extra bars and cores. Nice. At times I think they may even have cores of Calamity and Life Ally. Infernal Blood permanently increases the duration of rage mode by 1 second. Sure, why not? It's not adrenaline, but I'll take it. But yeah, that's all. I hope y'all have enjoyed watching me lose my sanity, and as always, thanks for watching y'all. Have a nice day, and stay pugtastic. Tune in for some lore. Wait a minute, stay festive and also pugtastic. Now tune in for some lore of the Plaguebringer Goliath. The Jungle Tyrant conducted a great number of projects and experiments during his rule. It was during one such experiment that Yarm and his researchers unwittingly created a terrible, yet powerful weapon. Infectious nanomachines, capable of spreading to virtually any organic material that rotted the host from the inside out, sustaining the victim's life as they suffered to enable the proliferation. Yarm swiftly declared the results too dangerous for use and locked the biotech virus away under high security. However, one of Yarm's head scientists recovered the nanomachines from storage and silently added them to another of Yarm's projects as it was prepared for field use. Armed with a slew of advanced weaponry and filled with a sadistic disease, mechanized queen bees poisoned their hives as they were stationed throughout the jungle. The lesser brethren contracted the plague and proceeded to spread it. Further still, cascading through the ecosystem in the blink of an eye, the outbreak was uncontrollable. The nanomachines impossible to purge from the cyborg insects without destroying them entirely. As the jungle around him wasted away in agony, the Tyrant King turned his eye to the devastating might of his living weapons. The mechanical abominations became known and feared as the Plaguebringers, capable of razing a thriving city to the ground with ordnance as easily as they could transform into an apocalyptic wasteland. Though not the most powerful of Yarm's forces, the Plaguebringers promised the victims a gruesome, painful, and extremely slow demise. Lore of the Ravager. As the Jungle Tyrant's forces conquered the land, those who stood in his path used anything and everything they could to defeat and delay his endless onslaught. The strife of war pushed his humans to the limit of the beam, drawing both virtue and depravity to the surface in the darkest moments. Driven by desperation, it was in one such last stand that the honor of the dead was defiled. Innumerable corpses of those already slain in battle were reanimated as a single misshapen abomination. It was not resurrection, but allowing that which had fallen still to move once more. Its body was an unbreakable rampart of bones still blazing with an inferno of black magic, and its weaponry sufficient to equip an army. Its mind lacked the capacity for any thought beyond slaughtering, all in its sight, but that was all its creators desired in the darkest moments. After the final gambit killed the men that had cornered them, the flesh golem's makers were butchered in short order. With the regenerative durability of a living fortress and destructive power capable of waging a war all on its own, the Ravager was never captured or defeated. It continues to roam the land. Long after the disappearance of the tyrant, it was meant to combat, mindlessly following the one order built into it until the day it is destroyed.